We all self-sabotage without exception, but as a leader or entrepreneur, your self-sabotaging acts could be jeopardizing your business, getting in the way of your success, or stopping you from getting that joy you deserve to have in life in general. Sometimes we don't even realize that we are self-sabotaging. So today we are going to get clear on what it can look like, why your efforts in the past to stop self-sabotaging haven't worked, and what you can do to get yourself back on track towards that joy and success. According to Psychology Today, self-sabotaging behaviour is behaviour that creates problems in daily life and interferes with long-standing goals. It can look like many different things. It can look like poor relationship choices, not preparing for a crucial meeting. It can mean paying your staff more than the business can actually afford. It can mean keeping yourself small so that you don't outshine your partner or somebody else significant in your life. It can mean going to networking events and just finding one or two safe-looking people that you talk to for a little bit before sloping off early, hoping nobody notices. It can be working yourself into the ground so that you become too ill to work. Underpricing your services, not believing you deserve success. Did you recognise yourself in any of these examples? That wasn't just any random list. They were real-life examples of how I have self-sabotaged in the past. From being a leader for the last 30 years and an entrepreneur for 25, many of my behaviours got in my own way. I'm going to give you some more examples, and I want you to just note down or mentally note any more that you know you are guilty of. Procrastinating important tasks, avoiding difficult conversations, not setting clear boundaries, micromanaging instead of delegating, overcommitting to projects and responsibilities, seeking perfection over progress, not asking for help when you need it, ignoring health and well-being issues that come up for you, resisting change and new ideas, listening to negative influences. How many of these resonated with you? If your self-sabotaging action is just a one-off, just a bad call on a particular day, it's easy to tweak and get yourself back on course. But if those actions have become part of who you are, patterns of behaviour that is interfering with your success and your ability to experience joy, you owe it to yourself and your loved ones to do something about it. If you have already tried to stop self-sabotaging and it hasn't worked, this is probably because you have been doing it the hard way. Doing it the hard way means you've been trying to ignore your unwanted behaviour, just hoping that it melts away over time. It won't. Or maybe you've been forcing yourself to make drastic changes that feel painful and don't last because we don't like to feel pain. Maybe you've been reading self-help books that focus on changing the behaviour itself, or perhaps even engaging in behavioural therapy that focuses only on changing the behaviour. These ways won't work. You might be shocked to learn that your self-sabotaging behaviour is actually your subconscious trying to protect you in some way. But because this behaviour is rooted in your subconscious, it's not an easy matter to change it. But I'm going to show you a way that you can do this. I've created a free guide that will help you work through your self-sabotaging acts, and there's a link below for you to click and access it for free. First of all, you need to give yourself some time and space, and then there are 3 steps you need to work through. Step 1 is getting to the root cause, the real root cause of your unwanted behaviour. You need to ask yourself what benefits this behaviour gives you and when this behaviour started. For most people, it will have started in childhood before the age of 7, but not systematically for everybody. Sometimes it may happen in adolescence or right through to early adulthood. But there will be a connection to a behaviour in the past that served a purpose, that did actually contribute to you being safe, to protecting you in some way. So you need to keep asking questions, drilling down to find that root cause. For many people, you can do this alone. For others, you need the help of a therapist. So depending on your situation, you can do this as a self-help strategy or reach out to a professional. Step 2 is then to begin working on that root cause. If there was adversity or trauma in your childhood or earlier on in your life, then you need to work on soothing and healing those early wounds. Again, for some people, this is just a question of checking in with your younger self, checking in with your inner child and working together to heal those hurts. For others, you may need somebody, a professional therapist, to work through this with you. And step 3 is to begin making changes to your behaviour in baby steps. But you can't skip one of these stages. You have to do these things in order. Identifying the root cause, working on healing any past wounds, and thirdly, starting to make tweaks to your behaviour in baby steps. Big, dramatic changes are not going to last. Don't forget to grab your free guide and let me know how you get on in the comments below. Until next time, take great care.